We're gonna go to the anvil because I think this list helps Shale remember. Walking, walking, walking. Lots and lots of walking. This is nothing new, though. Rawhide! Thank goodness I don't have to worry about this stuff still being on, or there being any more enemies. Shale, do you recognize this at all?
No. Perhaps it thinks I should. It may have something to do with Karrigan's words. If there is some way to make a copy of these runes, I am willing to study them. Perhaps there is something to be gleaned from them, I know not.
Okay, so that obviously didn't do anything for me. That's obnoxious, though. Sound effect from Shale running behind me. Yay! So my next guess would be Ortan Thaig. It's not there, Kieran's Cross. Beyond that, I don't have any other ideas. I really wouldn't be that interested in looking beyond that. don't think it's in the Dead Trenches. Carradine's Cross would be one possibility. Also don't think it's in this.
This place is familiar.
Do you remember
I'm
something?
not certain. There is a place, a cavern that is not far from here. I know where it is. I remember.
You can go there if you like.
Its offer is appreciated. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
All right. I'm off. Yes. Good going.
Get all the previous premium content done as quickly as possible.
This is it. Kadash Taig.
Looks abandoned.
These ruins are always overrun by vermin. There may be something noteworthy further in, however. Was this the home once? Did I live here?
Good going. Yes. Good going.
The color in here is a little bit weird.
Begin the op-
It's not an emissary. Junk, however, she does not glyph of paralysis as far as I can remember. She does, however, have this. So there is that.
All
onslaught.
right.
Pathetic little existences.
Well, that's one way to put it, I suppose. Anyway, this area is a little bit weird looking to me.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
All right. Good going.
I think it's mostly the lighting and the colors, because it doesn't look like the rest of the deep roads.
Now this.
Whatever was once here is
Well, of course you got interrupted.
Shall we? I'm game.
Right ahead. Right away.
I'm off. All right. Yes. Good going. Yes. I'm off.
Bones.
Trap right ahead. As you like.
First one to kill it gets the prize.
More of stalkers.
Watch out!
All right.
could do that for you.
Keep going. Keep going. Yes.
Crawling with filth. Typical.
Shall we? Oh!
How feared you shall pay! Begin it on.
He was
We have done well.
beneath my foot.
All right. Yes. I'm off. Yes. All right. Oh, look! It wants to fight! All right.
As I think about it, I'm getting less and less reliant on potions to get through these fights, which is great, because that means I get to save them up for boss fights that are like...
This one feel good.
Never mind.
All right. Yes.
I'm uncertain what I hope to find here.
Hi, Ogre.
crushed. Going. Yes.
What is this? This I remember. It has dates and names. This is to honor those who volunteered, those who became golems. And there is my name. Shale of House Kadash. I recognize it. I was not created as I am now. I was once a creature of living flesh, a dwarf and a woman. This is a revelation.
I hope it's what you were looking for.
It is something. It is an answer, though still I wish I had been able to speak with Caridin. I will need to think on these things I have learned. Perhaps I will speak to it of them soon. For now, let us carry on as we have.
300 years earlier, she had been Shale of House Kadash, a warrior of King Valtor, and a volunteer who chose to dedicate her life for all time to the defense of Orzammar. Of course, that didn't work out exactly the way she originally intended it to, but, you know, stuff happens. Like...
What's on your mind?
Is there something we can do to cure you?
Me? What? Am I sick now?
And, sense?
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
I'd rather be alive, really.
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content. It is enough.
Are you content?
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
Right.
Something I can help with?
I'd like to talk to you
Yes?
about something.
What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
What happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
You were young. It's understandable.
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andraste's Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
Something on your mind?
I have some
Of course.
questions. What changes about you after
You
the
mean
joining?
other than becoming a Grey Warden?
I mean, what changes physically?
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
He wouldn't tell you?
Well, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret, it's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
So it was a joke.
More like an initiation. They all went through it too. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Nightmares. Yes, I know what you mean.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come.
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The Taint, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
How cheery.
And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. There you have it.
Seems a high price to pay.
I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the Blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
He will be remembered, Alistair, as well will the others.
Ending the Blight Should make this all worthwhile, right?
Hey, Warden, you gotta hear this one. This human walks into a tavern, and there's an elf there, and she says... she says...
And then what?
She says, I don't...
Well, I have no idea what Well, he was already pass out drunk. Okay then. I'm gonna call it here. Got some more dialogue in. Leliana's got more dialogue options to pick up in camp, as does... It appears to be both Wynne and Alistair also have it. Morgan, on the other hand, she's a little bit of a mixed bag when it comes to that. I feel like the game's kind of glitching out on me with her, and somehow thinks that the characters are in a relationship when they aren't. So, that'll be interesting. Alright. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time.